It's really hard to describe Alinea without actually experiencing it.
We try to challenge what a guest thinks possible with food and the dining experience in general.
We've heard it compared to theater. There's almost always an element of surprise. We're on stage every time that we open the doors to our guests.
It's like no place that you've ever been before. It's like no place that I've ever been before.
We work very long hours, but it's all very much a passion project.
As Employee of the Month, we chose Rizqi, our Assistant General Manager.
He's been with us for 5 years in total. He actually made his start at Next Restaurant. He was an expediter, much like myself, so he's got a very intrinsic knowledge of how service operates here.
To Alinea, it's crucial. He's really the main point person between the back of house and the front of house.
Rizqi is one of the most committed people that I've seen here.
My name is Rizqi Soeharsono. I'm the Assistant General Manager at Alinea Restaurant. I'm generally a pretty lighthearted person. I do have a very serious approach to my work. That being said, you always have to have balance.
You wouldn't be able to function without someone in his position. And especially someone like him, he loves it, so he does a really good job. He's always the first one to answer the emails.
Our style of service is meant to be very approachable.
It's very focused on allowing each individual server to come to the table with their personality. Rizqi does a great job of exemplifying that.
Ultimately, the guest experience is the most important thing on the day-to-day, and it's our job to make sure that that experience is not compromised.
He's very funny. He's very lighthearted.
Rizqi once in our meeting referred to his thought process and his cognitive ability as his mind grapes.
The juices are flowing, and whenever that happens, that means there's a lot on my mind or there's a lot of enthusiasm going on. And it's very silly, I get it. But sometimes that levity is really important in an environment where it's just, the stakes are super high. It's a Michelin 3-star restaurant.
Alinea wouldn't be as much fun if Rizqi wasn't here.
I think Rizqi is incredibly deserving of acknowledgement for the work that he does here to make this restaurant what it is.
He's in his office till 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's important for people to realize that there's a lot that goes into it.
He is incredibly hardworking, humble, and he's a vital part of this restaurant.
I'm not one to really talk about myself, so to hear that my colleagues are giving me praise is pretty rad. This job is very cool. It's very taxing and challenging, but the reward at the end of the day is the smile on the guest's face, because you don't have to work, you just have to express yourself. When work is cool and fun and engaging and joyful, it becomes like a very happy place.